Well, it's that time of the month again. WWE still sucks. So, I don't even know why I bothered with this one. I could tell almost every result of every match that happened. But I'm going to focus on the three big ones. I really, really hate WWE right now. And I have no reason to watch WrestleMania. There's nothing that stands out to me as exciting this year. This looks like one of the most underwhelming WrestleManias since like WrestleMania 18 or something like that. It's been a long fucking time since we've seen one. This, I'm sure it's going to be hyped as hell, but it's just going to fall flat on its ass. So, big surprise. The big match that everybody wanted to see, Rock beat CM Punk again. And there was a whole lot of dusty finish bullshit going on where one ref got nailed, then another ref got nailed, and then Punk had Rock beat so many times. Rock had Punk beat like one time. So, still best in the world. But anyways, I mentioned this last month. What is with the WWE trying to force this down our throats? If this is what you were going to lead to, the big Rock Cena handshake, and then The Rock going back to Hollywood to do his stupid fucking movies. By the way, all of you who are saying, oh, Rock's not promoting a movie this time, bullshit. They hyped G.I. Joe up like 9 times tonight. So fuck you and fuck The Rock. But anyways, I'm sorry, Dwayne Johnson. But anyways, like I said, why are they trying to shove this down our throats? Why would they waste our time if this is going to be the end result? If you're going to have The Rock give his big endorsement to the new generation in John Cena, who's like 35 now, he only has a couple of years left before he's freaking over the hill. That's not to say he ever reached the hill, so to speak, but I don't know. I have no interest in this. And all the people holding out against hope, oh, maybe John Cena will turn heel. You know, he had this, I'll get into this in a little bit, but the way the Rock, or the Team WWE versus The Shield ended up, maybe he'll turn heel. No, he's not. He's never changed. Since the late 2005, people have been booing Cena, and they've never looked back. Nothing's going to change. So anyways, on to The Shield versus Team WWE. I'll call it Cena and Friends. So The Shield versus Cena and Friends, or as I liked to call them during that, what the hell did I call it? Hustle More Fella. That's what I called it. I called it Hustle More Fella. Anyways, some corny shit that I made up because I was bored as hell during the match. And it was a good match, but that's mainly due to the fact that The Shield was intense and there was not any period of being bored throughout the match, unlike Rock versus Punk, which was just rest hold after fucking rest hold after fucking rest hold. And I have no doubt in my mind that it's due to The Rock, but I mean, Rock's rusty as hell. Why the hell did he come back to job to Cena? As if everybody else already hasn't. And so when Cena gets tagged in, and I think it was against Roman Reigns that he did this, Cena gets tagged in immediately. 5 moves of doom start up. And I'm calling it as it's happening, and I will never forget. Shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle. Phantom punch misses. Proto bomb. You can't see me. 5-knuckle shuffle, the stupidest move I've ever seen. 5-knuckle shuffle, failed attitude adjustment into a STF attempt. And I'm calling this as it's happening. And I will never forget, the woman at the bar turns around and she's like, how did you know that was going to happen? And I was like, it hit me right then and there that this is the last WWE show I will ever go to. This is the fan that WWE caters to. How did you know that was going to happen? Because I'm a fucking sidekick. What do you think? Anyways, You can't even have the Shield wins this match clean, but you can't even have it be an absolutely #1 decisive fucking victory. One of the Shield members, I think it was Roman Reigns, spears Ryback when he's got, I don't remember if it was Ambrose or Rollins up for the Shell Shocked. But while Ryback has one of the Shield members up and gets speared, Cena's got the other one up for the fucking attitude adjustment. And he gets it off. But he's not the legal man, so what happens is John Cena's an idiot. He's not the legal man. He goes for the pin on the non-legal Shield member. Ryback gets pinned 1, 2, 3 for the first time in his career. Like like clean 1, 2, 3. Like no bullshit Brad Maddox thing or anything like that. This is Ryback's first like official loss. So you're killing Ryback's credibility. What the fuck? It's the new generation. Hustle, loyalty, respect. There you go, Cena. And then Cena's just sitting there looking like, well, what happened? Why didn't I win? I'm supposed to win. You weren't the legal man, dumbass. I mean, they can't even have this absolutely dominant heel faction win without shining the spotlight on John Cena. And the stupid shell-shocked and attitude adjustment. I keep wanting to call it the FU, but the attitude adjustment and the shell-shocked in the middle of the ring before the shell-shocked got interrupted by the spear. A spear from hell, by the way. It was a hell of a spot. But, you know, the smacks of, like, the same leeching bullshit that Hogan did. You remember when Randy Savage won that tournament at WrestleMania 4? And Hogan had to come into the ring and raise Randy Savage's hand as if to, like, leech off of the fucking popularity of this guy. And then at WrestleMania 6, when he gets beat clean by the Ultimate Warrior, and it's like, he exits the ring, he takes the belt, and he hands it to the Ultimate Warrior. And this leeching of somebody's popularity, it's... Cena's a fucking douchebag. That's all there is to it. That's all there is. Cena's a douche. Here's your proof. He can't put anybody over as a threat without coming back with this stupid adrenaline rush bullshit. And then his 5 moves of doom, which I'm a sidekick for predicting what he was going to do. Because he always does it. I think the last match that Cena actually legit lost clean without some fucking dirty finish was WrestleMania against The Rock. And it's not going to happen again. This WrestleMania, he's going to beat The Rock clean. He's not going to turn heel. The whole point at the end of this match was that Cena was trying to rally the troops to come together for like a big, I don't know, some consolation moment. And it's like, well, why don't you want to come in? Why don't you want to, so, to the very end, Cena's the Boy Scout. Cena's a boring-ass fucking character. Has to be with the right fucking opponent to put on a good match, and usually it's because the right opponent is far more talented than he is. This was a pretty good match, but just had to do with how fucking dominant the Shield looked, which, again, that couldn't even be the big story behind the match. The big story had to be how, John Cena had one of the, I don't remember which one it was, he had one of the Shield members down, and whatever. This sucks. And then the Elimination Chamber match itself, which I feel that there should have been 2 chamber matches. I feel that the Shield versus the Dream Team should have been in a chamber as well, like tag-style chamber. But, I don't know. This was an interesting match. It had a lot of interesting moments as far as Mark Henry plows Randy Orton through, the breaking through the plexiglass. They do that spot once every couple of... And then they repeated a spot from the 2009 chamber where it's a finisher fest and people actually combined forces to take out Mark Henry. I think it was like some kind of what the hell? Swagger did something. I think maybe he kicked Mark Henry. Swagger did something. Jericho code breakers and Randy Orton RKOs. Down goes Mark Henry. Of course, he doesn't fucking stop there. But anyways, Jack Swagger wins. So it's going to be the tyrannical American versus the the man's man Mexican. So the Americans are going to be rooting for the Mexican and booing the whatever. I don't. This is exactly why nationality matches they don't work. Whatever. Anyways, the matches overall were pretty good. It was an entertaining pay-per-view from a wrestling standpoint until the fucking championship match. There were so many goddamn rest holds and so much dead air time. You thought this might have been like a fucking... It was atrocious. I have no interest in seeing Rock Cena 2. It has no potential to be better than the first one, which was once in a lifetime. Now twice in a lifetime. But whatever. I feel that this was a year of wasting everybody's time. Because if you were going to have the big handshake moment, why the fuck would you put... I guess we got an awesome CM Punk reign out of it, but it doesn't matter. CM Punk's going to be a nobody, jobbing out to Cena, just like everybody else. And see, they shoved Dolph Ziggler into a nothing match against Kofi Kingston. It's like, oh, wait, we forgot to book our Money in the Bank guy. And so they put him in a match with Kofi Kingston. It's a short little match. Good match, but nobody still cares. Still nobody cares. And nobody cares about Jack Swagger for that matter either. They keep trying to make Dolph and Jack Swagger relevant. Nobody cares about Jack Swagger, and Dolph cares too much about making his opponents look like $1 million. Unfortunately, most of the time, that's John Cena. You can't give too much in the wrestling business, Dolph. If you focus on making your opponents look too good, then that's exactly what management will do. They'll make you as the guy who makes everybody else look good. Whatever. I have nothing left to say. This is probably going to be the last WWE pay-per-view I watched for quite a while. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing the same old shit. And that's what it is. I mean, it's the John Cena show. Why should I tune in? I might watch like the Hall of Fame ceremony just to see Bruno Sammartino and friends, Mick Foley, Trish Stratus, Bob Backlund. But I got nothing. I have... Especially if Punk gets just thrown into this Rock Cena match as a triple threat or something like that. I don't know what else Punk would do at WrestleMania. We're not even sure if Undertaker's going to wrestle. And if Undertaker doesn't have a match, that's all I really watch WrestleMania for. I sure as shit don't watch it to see Cena win. Again. Anyways. That's all I got. I'm done with this product. And if you have any self-respect as a wrestling fan, if you are not one of the ones who wonder, how did I know what John Cena was going to do? If you're smart enough to know what he's going to do, if you're smart enough to see this predictable ass booking, then please, I encourage you, do not watch WrestleMania. Do not even watch an illegal stream of it. Do not concern yourself with the product, because it's not for you. It's for the woman who turned her head and asked, wow, how did you know what John Cena was going to do? That's wrestling fans in a nutshell today. I'm not a wrestling fan anymore. Because this is what wrestling has become. I have no interest in TNA or ROH or anything like that. I'm done. So, bye-bye wrestling. This is probably going to be the last time I ever speak of it. And when all you people start commenting on my channel saying, oh, John Cena won, it sucked, we really thought The Rock would beat him, or we really thought Cena would turn heel, but it was a boring-ass finish where the handshake and passing of the torch, a torch that Cena has held for the last 7 fucking years. I'm sorry, 8 years. I'm going on 9. Whatever. I got nothing. WWE sucks. Bye-bye. I will eagerly wait the day that Vince McMahon dies, because it looks more like Triple H is the one who's going to be making all the good decisions. He's made good decisions as far as talent goes. He's made good decisions as far as getting Bruno into the fucking Hall of Fame goes. So trust me, there is a future for the business, but it's not going to be until after Vince kicks the fucking bucket. So I eagerly await our Triple H overlord. I did that fucking wrong. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. Do not watch the fucking World Wrestling Entertainment, because there is no entertainment in it for any of us smart enough. Bye-bye.